Hi there, thank you so much for joining me today. This video is another installment in a group collab that I'm a part of. It is a cruelty-free guide for 2019. I'm pairing up with I think 5 or 6 other YouTubers, and it was created by Jess, aka Jade Homey here on YouTube. And every month one person from the group chooses a video idea and then everyone else creates their own video based on that idea, and it's usually related to something cruelty-free. Jess, the creator of the group, came up with the idea for the first month, for January. Her idea for a video was tips and tricks on how to stay cruelty-free or go cruelty-free if you're trying to go into the cruelty-free life. And we all made our own video on that. We have everything in a community playlist, and I will link that below, as well as everyone else's channels. And this month for February, Sarah Rose, I think she was formerly known as Kitty Approved Beauty, I believe. She came up with the idea for February, and hers was your favorite non-makeup cruelty-free products. I thought that was a really great idea for a video because cruelty-free makeup is a little bit easier for me to know, like which brands are and aren't cruelty-free, but when it comes to like body products and hygiene and cleaning products and stuff that's related to beauty sometimes but isn't necessarily makeup, I feel like those brands I have a little bit more trouble finding. At the time that I'm filming this, I don't think anyone has come out with their video yet except for Sarah, and her video has a lot of dental hygiene products, laundry products, cleaning products for your house, and just a lot of stuff that I still feel like I need to work on to going into cruelty-free. And after her video, I put in a big Vitacost order, buying a bunch of stuff that she recommended, and so far I've been really liking the stuff that I have used. She didn't really focus on skincare, so I'm gonna try to do the same thing and just talk about like body care. I have a ton of body care, some hair care, some cleaning products as well, but it's mostly like still like related to the body, still related to the beauty routine. Let's get started with some cleaning products. One brand that I use a lot for cleaning my brushes and my sponges is Dr. Bronner's, and I have both the liquid soap here and the bar soap. This is a fresh bar. I just finished the almond scented bar. I use this to wash my makeup sponges. I think it's fantastic for that. One bar like this will last me anywhere from 6 months to like 9 months, sometimes even a whole year, and it's maybe $6, not even. So it lasts me a long time. It's very affordable, and it's really great at getting the stains out of sponges. And it also is the type of soap that really does suds up and clean your sponge, and it makes me feel like my sponges are clean, but it's very easy to rinse out. I'm not sitting there for 10 minutes trying to get all the suds out of the sponge. This rinses out really fast, and I love that it's a bar, so I can kind of like rub the sponge on the bar. I feel like that really helps get it clean faster, and I just really recommend trying this if you're looking for something to clean your sponges with. The other product is the liquid. I have the almond scented one, and if you can see, I'm already down to like a third of the bottle. You can find Dr. Bronner's on the Ulta website. You can find it, I think, at Target and at most grocery stores. I feel like I see Dr. Bronner's on the shelf, but be careful. I think at grocery stores the bottle is a little bit more expensive. I think this bar is just the tea tree scent, which I think will be good for sponges, but I do like the almond version for my brushes. I wouldn't say the almond scent lasts a long time. I don't feel like my brushes smell like almond once they dry, but I still like it while I'm cleaning. I like the scent. I know online there are a ton of recipes. You can use it as a body wash, to wash your hair, to wash your house. Like, there's tons of ways you can use this. It's a very multi-purpose product. But I just use it for my brushes. I put maybe a tablespoon of this in a bowl of water, mix it together, and use that to wash my brushes. It's something that you do want to dilute, so not only do you get a big product, but you also dilute it for the majority of the uses you would use it for. I think these big bottles are like under $20. They're still pretty expensive at first, but it is something that lasts a long time. So I definitely recommend Dr. Bronner's if you're looking for stuff to wash your beauty sponges and your makeup brushes. The next product is for makeup removal. It's a micellar water from the NYX brand, and it's the stripped off micellar water. It's like $7 or $8 for this big 13.5 ounce or 400 milliliter bottle. I usually buy these when they're on sale on the NYX website. I just use it to remove my eye makeup, and then I use a cleansing oil for the rest of my face. And this one doesn't have any scent to it. It doesn't burn my eyes. It does a really good job of removing my makeup without being too harsh. Like, I don't have to really pull at my eyes to get makeup off of it. I do have an entire video of my best and worst cruelty-free micellar waters. I'll link that in the cards, but this one is one of my favorites, and it's also the most affordable of the bunch, so definitely something I've repurchased time and time again. I just really recommend it if you're looking for cruelty-free and affordable micellar water. Okay, this one is a hand soap. It's from the brand Ulta Beauty, and this is the sparkling lemon scent. They have a ton of scents. This is the foaming version. They also have a different, just regular soap version, I believe, too. Ulta Beauty usually has really great buy two, get two free types of sales, and then on top of that, I think you can use other coupons, like your $3.50 coupon and stuff like that. So I think last time I bought them, they were like $1.50 each. I keep the lemon one in my kitchen. I have a different one in my bathroom. I just really like the foaming versions. It's what I prefer. I love how affordable they are. I love how many scent options they have. I still have some holiday themed ones in my bathroom. I think it's Mulled Spice. It's really good. And I just think it's a really great hand soap. It's very easy to find for me, and it's very easy to find on sale, especially if you're the type of person who loved using Bath & Body Works before and you're trying to move into more cruelty-free brands. I definitely recommend looking at Ulta Beauty first. The next one is a cleansing product for your body. It's a body wash, and it's from the brand Everyman Jack. You can also get this at Ulta, but I think they also sell this brand at Target too. And this is the cedar wood scent. It's my favorite scent. I think this is technically marketed to men, but I don't really care. I just like the scent a lot. I think it's really nice. You don't need a lot of it. I just need a tiny little dollop on my loofah, and it's enough to wash all the parts of me that I want to wash. So this little $8 bottle really lasts me a long time. I like the packaging too. It's kind of curved. I don't know if you can see that. So it's really easy to like grab in the shower and squeeze out. And I prefer body washes that don't have a pump. It lathers really nicely. It doesn't leave any residue. I like the scent. It kind of sticks around in the shower after you've used it, and it just smells really great, and it's very affordable too. I have two hair products to talk about. The first one is from Pacifica. It's the Banana Love Deep Intensive Moisture Mask. This is something that I kind of just use as a regular hair conditioner, and it smells amazing. It smells like sweet bananas. I would say it smells more like what banana flavored candy smells like. It's not like fresh bananas. It's a little bit sweeter than that, and I really do appreciate that a lot. I've used up maybe 3 or 4 different Pacifica conditioners, and this one is by far my favorite. The first 3, they were like coconut flavored. I didn't feel like they were moisturizing enough. I didn't feel like they did enough for my hair. This is incredibly moisturizing and thick. It's technically a hair mask. But it doesn't weigh my hair down. I have very slippy hair that gets weighed down very easily, and this moisturizes my hair and keeps it looking healthy without being too heavy. It is something that I use every once in a while. I don't use it every time I condition my hair because it's only 6 ounces, and it's around the $20 mark. I think it's like just under $20, so it's expensive for just like an everyday conditioner for me. But if you are looking for something to treat yourself that smells amazing and does a great job at moisturizing your hair, I definitely recommend looking at the Pacifica Banana Love. The other hair product is from a brand called Cake Beauty. It's the All Powderful. It's a dry shampoo powder, and it's in a little kind of like salt shaker packaging. I just put a little bit of it in my hand, rub it between my fingers, and kind of zhuzh it into my scalp. You really don't need a ton of this. A little bit goes a long way. It's very lightweight and slippery, so it doesn't add any weird texture or any weird feeling to your hair. It makes it feel clean. It gets rid of the oils. There are different colors of this as well, so I have the one for light hair, but they have one for darker hair. I think there's 3 different shades if I'm not mistaken. This one's a little bit harder to get your hands on. They used to have it on the Ulta website. That's how I originally bought it, but since then I haven't seen it on the Ulta website anymore. I think you can get it directly from the Cake Beauty brand. They're from Canada, but I think they have a US website, or they at least ship to the US. And I actually purchased a couple of these last time I was in Toronto last September. I found these just in the drugstore. This is cruelty-free and vegan. I will have products that I know for sure are vegan labeled as such in the description box as well. And I really do prefer powders over aerosol cans if you're the type of person who's also trying to transition out of using aerosol products and more into like powder products like this. I think this is a great place to start. If you're looking for a texturizing dry shampoo powder, this is not going to do that. It's very silky and smooth in my hair, and I really do like it a lot. It's one of my favorite dry shampoo products I've ever used. Got some scrubs here to talk about. The first one is for your face. It is a chemical exfoliant. It's from the brand Andalou Naturals. It's the Pumpkin Honey Glycolic Mask. It smells amazing, like pumpkin. I talked about this in a dupes video. I compared it to the Peter Thomas Roth pumpkin mask. The only difference between those two is number one, the price. The Peter Thomas Roth one is like $60 for a jar, and this one's only $14. But also the Peter Thomas Roth one has a physical exfoliant to it as well. This is smooth, it's just a chemical exfoliant, but they make my skin feel the same. I've used a tub up of both of these and they give me the same results. I keep this in my desk drawer, like my makeup drawer, and I just use it every once in a while when I feel like my skin is feeling a little bit extra rough or just needs a pickup, especially in the winter whenever my skin is just drier and more dull and doesn't seem to be feeling as healthy as whenever the warmer months come and it's not being sucked dry of all of its moisture. You don't need a ton of it, so it does last a long time. I really love this. It's one of my favorite cruelty-free masks I've ever tried. And for me, I'm the type of person who, if I'm buying a mask, I want to actually feel a difference in my skin. There are a lot of face masks out there, but the most of them don't really make my skin feel any different, at least long term. This one I see long-term results with, and I really do recommend giving it a shot. I have two more scrubs here, but they're for the body and they are physical exfoliants. The first one's from a brand called Alba Botanica. It's the Hawaiian Detox Frothy Scrub Anti-Pollution Volcanic Clay. It's hypoallergenic and it has biodegradable buffing beads. You get this big tub for like $6. I use this all over my body before I put on like fake tanner. What I really like about this for the body, especially before you put on fake tan, is that it doesn't leave any residue. It doesn't have any oils in it that kind of stick around. Most scrubs leave some type of moisturizing agent after you've rinsed it off, and that's perfectly fine, but that's not what I want before I put on tanning products. I want to exfoliate my body but have my skin feel really clean so that the tanning product can stick to my skin better, and that's what this is perfect for. It does, if you rub it enough on your wet skin in the shower, it will froth up a little bit, and it says it's made with real volcanic clay. I don't really know what that means or what that does for the skin, but it does feel really nice. It doesn't completely dry out my skin, but it does a really great job of exfoliating. It's not too harsh of an exfoliant, but there's definitely enough beads in there to make a difference. Just so you know ahead of time though, it's like a black colored product, so you kind of do want to like rinse down your shower after you use this if you're a little bit messy like me, because you'll just have like black spots all over your tub. I really do enjoy this a lot. If you're looking for a body scrub without any residue, this is a great place to start. The other one is a body scrub that leaves a little bit something left. It's the J.R. Watkins Sugar and Shea Body Scrub. It's the lemon cream scent. It smells fantastic. It smells like a sweet lemon pastry. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I don't use this on my body just because I really don't like body scrubs that leave a weird residue on my skin. This one I just use on my hands, especially in the winter time when my knuckles get a little bit drier, especially the little skin between your thumb and your index finger gets a little bit drier. Sometimes I just want something to moisturize my skin but also get some of the dead skin off. So I keep this next to my sink in the bathroom, and every once in a while I'll use a dollop of this on my dry hands, rub it in the spots that I want extra exfoliated, and then rinse it off, and it leaves a little bit of a oil behind. Let's look at the oils in here. Says it has shea butter, coconut oil, and sunflower seed oil in it. You can find this brand at Target. I don't know where else it's available, but this was pretty affordable, especially considering it's supposed to be a body scrub, and I use it as a hand scrub. I go through it a lot more slowly than someone who's going to use this all over your body. I feel like the moisture that it leaves behind is very thick. It's like a very thick type of, almost like a Vaseline type of feel on your hand, on your body. So I don't think that this is the best thing to use on your body. I think it might have the potential to clog your pores, but I do think it's great as a hand scrub, especially in the winter. Let's talk about deodorants, shall we? The first one that I want to recommend is one of my favorites. It's from Kopari. It's just their regular coconut oil deodorant. It's fragrance free, and it is $14 full size. You can get this both on Sephora's website and on the Ulta website. What I really like about this is it's very smooth. It doesn't pull at your skin. The other deodorant that I'm going to talk about is a little bit harder to get on your underarm. This one is very smooth, I think probably because it's made with coconut oil. It is something that if it's the summertime, if it's really warm where you live, if you have a very active lifestyle, you might have to reapply this multiple times throughout the day. It is a deodorant and not an antiperspirant, so it doesn't have the like aluminum stuff in it. So if that's something you're concerned about, it's aluminum free. I don't really know how I feel about that. I just always assumed that any cruelty-free deodorant that I was going to try was automatically not an antiperspirant. For some reason I just always thought those two were the same. Not the same, but I just felt like there weren't any cruelty-free antiperspirants out there. However, Sarah talked about one in her video, and I cannot wait to try that one because it would be nice to have an antiperspirant, especially when I am being a little bit more active, which let's be honest, I'm really not as active as I should be, but it would just be nice to have in the summertime or in the warmer months or when I'm traveling and I just want to make sure I'm like extra good smelling in general. I did use up one of these and I counted how many times it took me to use up, so I will talk about this in a how long does it take to use up makeup Kopari skincare edition, so stay tuned for that. It doesn't dry out my underarms, it doesn't leave any marks on black clothing, which I wear black a lot, and I just think it's a really nice kind of luxurious feeling deodorant. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit smoother than some other deodorants out there on the market, I definitely recommend trying the Kopari one. The other one I want to talk about is from Schmidts. This is the rose and vanilla one and it's empty, but I really want to talk about the charcoal version. I think the charcoal version is great. If you're the type of person who wants to still use a deodorant and not an antiperspirant, and you want something that will be a lot better with like scent control, I would recommend trying the charcoal one. I think that is one of the best that I've ever tried. I've tried a lot of deodorants out there on the market, and for the most part I liked most of them, but I feel like the charcoal one is it's the least likely to let you down, if you know what I mean. It's affordable. It's like $6 or $7, I believe. You can find it at most supermarkets. I do like the charcoal one, but if you like the lime and bergamot or the rose and vanilla scents, I think you can buy these in bulk at Costco for a better price. So just keep that in mind if you like either of those two scents. I wasn't crazy about the lime one. That was just too sweet for me, and I didn't really like that scent for my underarms. The rose and vanilla one was really nice, but I do really like the charcoal one the best. And lastly, I have two products from The Body Shop. The first one is a nourishing dry oil. It says it's for body and hair. I really only use it on my body. It's only 3.3 fluid ounces or 100 mils. And so it's expensive for what it is. It's like $18 for this. So it's something that I only use sparingly for special occasions, usually when I'm like at the beach for a week or whenever I'm going away. And it's just like a very luxurious product. I don't use it all the time. I would if it was cheaper. The coconut version is my favorite scent. It really reminds me of like more tropical areas and vacation, and it's just a really nice luxury treat yourself product, but I still think it's fabulous and I still really love using it. It's just not something I use every day. If I'm going to moisturize my skin, which I don't do as often as I should, at least on my body, I'm gonna use an oil over a cream. I just don't really like the feeling that creams give, or like body butters. I just don't really like that feeling on my skin. Oils I will put on once I'm out of the shower and my skin is still wet. I'll work this into my skin, wait a minute, and then use a towel to kind of tap off the water off of my skin. I feel like that leaves a lot of really great moisture in my skin without feeling gross and greasy. I feel like it kind of dries a little bit more fast, and it's not heavy like most oils that you would think. It's a more lightweight oil and it just smells so good. It's really nice. I recommend trying out these if you have a couple extra dollars to spend and you want a really luxurious body oil. The other one from The Body Shop is a body mist. This is the strawberry scent. I have used up the Satsuma version, which is more of a citrusy type of clementine scent. This one is the strawberry version. The strawberry scent from The Body Shop is one of my favorite Body Shop scents. It just smells fantastic, and like I said, I don't like the body butters. The body wash, I feel like I go through too quickly to buy, so this is how I get the strawberry scent without having to spend a ton of money. It's a body mist, it's not a perfume, it's not something that's going to stick around all day, but it is a really nice, lightweight, really fresh smelling body spray. I apply it like in the morning, and I wear it a lot more in the summer months, but I just think it's so nice if you are looking for a cruelty-free body fragrance. Not a perfume, but just like a body mist. I'd recommend checking out the scents. I think they also have a coconut version, which I would really like to try out as well. So those were all of the cruelty-free non-makeup beauty products I wanted to talk about today. Let me know if you've tried any of these and you like them just as much as I do, or maybe they don't work for you the way they do for me. If you have any other suggestions or alternatives to these, or any other type of cruelty-free non-beauty makeup item that you'd like to recommend to me, please do so in the comments. I'm always on the lookout for new products like that to try and new brands to support, so let me know if you have any other suggestions. I will have everyone else's video linked below in a playlist, and everyone's channel as well. Please go check out everyone else. I'm so excited to be a part of a project like this. I really wish something like this was available whenever I was trying to go cruelty-free, because sometimes it can seem a little bit overwhelming. But in the meantime, that's everything I have. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!